One of my favorite things to wear year-round is a knit top with some kind of interesting detail to it, like a pretty neckline or some kind of interesting sleeve detail, just something that makes it stand out. And I love these kinds of tops because one, they're really fast to make, two, they look good with just about everything, and then three, they're really comfy. So you really can't go wrong. So today we're going to be making the Seamwork Goldie top together. And at the end, I'm going to share my biggest takeaway from this project. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get started. The Goldie tee is one of our newest patterns, and it's really a dream project for me because it's really fast and easy to sew, but at the same time, it's got this really pretty, cool 70s vibe that I love. It's a fitted tee with long sleeves and gathering at the top of the sleeve, and then it has some cinching right at the center front, which gives it that really pretty sweetheart shape. So the fabric I'm using today came from Etsy, and it's this really pretty black rib knit with these little pink flowers all over it. I just love this. This is very me. When it comes to a fitted knit top like this, I really like using a rib knit because they tend to be very, very stretchy and have good recovery. But if you're not using a rib knit, if you're using some other kind of knit, something with Lycra in it is perfect. But really anything that's going to have at least 50% stretch and also have good recovery, so it's going to spring back into shape. If you want to learn more about sewing with rib knit fabric, we have a whole video that I did about making a rib knit dress, and that has tons of great tips, so check that out. You'll probably find that really helpful if you want to start sewing with ribs. The other materials you'll need for this are some 1/4" elastic and some knit stay tape or tricot interfacing. You'll also want some ballpoint needles for sewing with knit fabric and possibly a twin needle. This is not 100% necessary, but it can be helpful. I'll be using a serger for this project since we're sewing with knits. If you don't have a serger, you can still definitely sew with knits. We actually have a whole video about that, so I'll link that down below. That'll be really helpful for you if you do not own a serger. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this pattern now, and then we'll get to sewing. Okay, I've got my pattern all cut out now. It really just took me like about 15 minutes to cut it out. There's very few pieces here, and we're gonna start with sewing the cinch right at the center front. So the first thing I do is I cut a piece of elastic, and what I'm gonna do is stretch it between the markings and then sew it with a zigzag. So we're gonna back stitch at each of the ends, and that's gonna hold it in place. I like to stretch it just a little bit at a time as I sew, so not trying to hold the whole thing stretched taut and sew it all in one go, but just stretch a little bit at a time. And what this does is it creates the gathers in front. So this is the first thing we're going to do, is create those gathers. Here we're going to apply either tricot or stabilizer tape to the shoulder seams. And what this does is it keeps the shoulder seams from stretching out. Some people also like to use like a clear elastic here, but a stabilizer, especially one that's fusible like this, is really, really easy to use. Okay, now we're going to stitch the front to the back at the shoulders. Next up, I'm going to be stitching 3 rows of basting stitches between the notches on the sleeve. Now I'll pin each sleeve into the armhole. I'm going to pull up the gathering stitches to fit the sleeve into that armhole. When I do this, I make sure that I'm matching up the notches on the sleeve with the notches on the armhole. And then we stitch it in place. And if you don't have a serger, you can also use a zigzag stitch for this. We have a whole video about sewing knits without a serger, and it has lots and lots of options, so go ahead and check that out if you need it. Okay, it's really coming along now. The next step is sewing the side seams, so we're going to sew up to the underarm and then down to the sleeve hem. All right, we are almost done. So all we have left now is the neckline and the hems, and I am super, super excited about this. I think it looks really cute on the hanger, and I'm hoping it'll look good on me too. Okay, so for the neckband, I've stitched the short seam to make a loop. So we've got a loop that's going to form the neckband, and then we're going to fold it in half with the wrong sides together, and then we're going to baste that long edge just to hold it in place. So now we have a folded neckband, and we're going to pin it into the neckline. Once it's pinned into the neckline, we're going to stitch it in place, and you'll need to stretch out the neckband as you sew to get it to match up with the neckline. So once the neckband is sewn into the neckline, you might notice a little slight puckering at the center front because it's forming that V from the gathers. So we're going to take care of that. What we're going to do is fold it at the center front, so fold it in half. And now we're going to sew the corner at about 45 degrees. So we're going to sew a little, almost like a little dart at the corner, just kind of round it off there. And this tiny little dart is going to help the neckline to lay flat, but you're not going to really be able to see it from the outside. Okay, now's the time we're going to switch to a twin needle if you have one. So I'm going to use a twin needle here, and we're going to use that twin needle to stitch the seam allowance to the body. So that's going to help that seam allowance to lay flat and really provide a nice finish around the neckline. All right, we're just about done now. So let's hem it and try it on. All right, we're very close to being done, but I just have a quick tip for hemming a narrow sleeve like this because it can be a little bit tricky. What I like to do is stitch it with the wrong side out, so the wrong side of the garment is facing out on the sleeve, but you're stitching from the right side, so you're kind of getting into that hole there. All right, you guys, I love this shirt so much. It is so pretty. The neckline is just perfect for me. It's nice, it's a little bit low cut, but it's not too low cut. It's going to show off jewelry really nicely. I love the long fitted sleeve. Everything about it is just perfect. It's going to go with so many different things, and I think I have a whole bunch of different fabrics I can make it in, so I'm super, super excited about this one. I definitely want to make this again. The other thing I really love about this pattern was that I made this in less than 2 hours, and that's with filming everything. So less than 2 hours. I think the next one could be done in like an hour and a half. So that's also a really big plus in my book. Okay guys, I am so happy with how Goldie turned out. I think that this is going to be one of my tried and true patterns from here on out. I want to make it in so many fabrics. I think my biggest takeaway from this project was that I always want to have a twin needle on hand from here on out. So I almost didn't get a twin needle before I made this project because you don't exactly need one. It's kind of a nice to have, but I'm glad I had it. The twin needle just gave me a really nice finish on the neckline and on the hems and made sewing the finishes a lot easier. So if you don't happen to have a twin needle, I'd recommend picking one up the next time you're at the fabric store just to have on hand. You never know, because a knit project like this is something you can whip up just in a couple hours like I did, and it's just a nice palette cleanser, so it's good to have those materials on hand. And if you want to see everything I'm making, I have a video up that's just about planning my spring wardrobe. It's got all the projects in it, so you can see the whole gamut of projects that I'm going to be sewing for spring. All right, I'll see you for the next project.